All right, Shalom. I'll give all the glory. Shai, Bahasham, Barash. Double honors unto my apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and safety to all. This is Sakyam. That's out here pushing this word in truth and in all sincerity. Shalom to you all. All right, back at it again. Shalom to you sisters as well. Back at it again. This is gonna be a quick one. But as the title goes, you know, we've all heard the saying, these hoes ain't loyal, man. You know? And in this reference, I'm not referencing an actual woman. I'm referencing Babylon the Great, which is overall referenced or likened unto a beautiful whore. You know, when you read Revelation 17, Revelation 18, you know, John saw a harlot in scarlet, and it was riding upon the beast, 7-head, 10-horn beast. And that this is just the quintessential story of what hoes do. Because what's happening is we're witnessing America literally choose Israel over the EU. See, this war, when you see, which I'm driving, and this is gonna be a quick one, but the scriptures say that the whore shall, that the beast shall hate the whore. And we're also witnessing, we're witnessing the beast is starting. Why is the beast, which is the EU, NATO, right, the European Union, why is it beginning to hate the whore? Well, this whore is doing what whores do. Hoes are only loyal to their desires and their needs. And that's America. America is switching sides. It's choosing up. Israel is strong arming America. Because this war, see, Israel is not part of the EU. Israel, and when I mean Israel, I'm speaking to in the senses of the state of Israel. It's not a part of the EU. It's not a part of the 7 heads, 10 horns. The state of Israel over there in the Middle East they don't like Europe. See, you offend them when you call them Europeans. They're not allies. See, this war, right, as we speak right now, is having more of a negative effect on those countries over there. All right? Those European countries are being more affected by the recent geopolitical moves that have occurred in the world. What's happening over there with the Strait of Hormuz has more of an effect on them right now than it does us. See, this is not about, like somebody said, it looks like that Chinese man, that professor, that to the world's eyes, it looks like America and all of this. No, you got to remember that all wars are banker wars. All wars are banker wars. And who are the international bankers? What national, what group? Kanye West meme. I'm not going to say who it was, but okay, who are the international bankers? Are the international bankers, the elite international bankers, are they Africans? Are they Arabs? Are they Polynesian Japhetic people? No, they're Amalekites. They're the little hats. All right. And this is a play that most people are thinking that this is just regular bow for bow, punch for punch, hate. It's organically being produced. There's a news clip from an Israeli newspaper going back to 1984, 83, early 80s. And they were pushing this whole narrative that's still followed today that we gotta stop the Iranians from getting uranium or plutonium, whatever whatever it is exactly, so that they can't make nuclear weapons. This narrative goes back 40, 50 years almost. It's nothing new. They know. This is America is choosing up. America switches sides. Because that's what hoes do. Jay Shalom, what they say in the movies or in the pimp game? Don't be mad that your bitch chose up. America's choosing. See, it used to be a time where America was the military might or the military power for the EU. The EU would find themselves in whatever issues, and America would step up to the plate and fight the battle, protect them. Israel is hijacking that. America has always been a shell company. See, like somebody says, if you want to know who's the shell in this, is Israel the shell company of America, or is America a shell company for Israel? And they were like, well, the one way you could tell is how the money flows. Ain't no money from Israel flowing into America. Ain't like hundreds of millions and billions of dollars is coming from Israel to America. No, but monthly, billions and billions of dollars is transferred from here to there. America is fighting a war right now for them people, and them people haven't sent any soldiers to go assist. Why is it that all this time America and Israel have spent time training together, fighting together, training together, and so on and so forth? But here we are in a moment where that training should go active and you should be on the battlefield, shoulder to shoulder. They haven't sent any of their soldiers. This is where the hate comes from. And then hey, check this out. I'm gonna close up here. And in true Edomite fashion, the man in the world that can't handle rejection. You know who handles rejection the worst of all men? Is the so-called white man. If a white man is dealing with rejection, his woman don't want to be with him no more. He's losing. Right? All right. The so-called white man when he's dealing with rejection, he's dealing with his child, dealing with any level of family issues, his he finds out his woman is cheating on him. What does he do? He be the main one that'll turn her TV off, leave brain fragments all over the side, all over furniture. Go look it up. Go look up who leads the country, leads in fam cell, or whatever the proper term is of when a family member unalives their family, right? These so-called white people, so-called white men, lead. So now that we understand that America is likened unto a whore, a harlot, the mother of harlots, right? And she's switching up. She's changing teams. She says she's taking her talents elsewhere. She's like, man, I'm not dealing with y'all. In true fashion, they're going to attack it, because that's what they do on a physical realm, right here in everyday life. So-called white man go through a breakup. He gonna hit that powder. He gonna hit that powder. Yeah, 144. He gonna hit that powder. He gonna drink a bunch of liquor. He gonna turn on some outrageously violent, loud music. And he's gonna turn up. He gonna get into that American Psycho, Dexter vibration. The EU is the one that's going to be the first. They're cutting off the EU. This is really more of an excuse if you see what's happening. I could be wrong. I'm just seeing from my perspective. 144 is that really this has more so to do with America cutting ties with the EU and NATO than it actually does with China and Russia. China and Russia have been patiently and quietly sitting in the background because this really isn't their fight. Okay? Now, humorously enough, there's a Batman villain countdown on the TV of basically the 3 hours from now, the time is up in Iran. Iran got to make a decision or they're going to get blown to smithereens, right? But even if it does get to that point, which I don't believe that we're going to witness some bombs go off at the timer go off. Like this is almost like, come on, man, with this Batman shit, right? But I'm about to close up here in a second. But nevertheless, what we're really witnessing is America cutting off its allies. America is cutting off its allies and changing over what's going on. The whole playing field is being changed. Okay? So again, I'm about to close this up. This is just some thoughts that I was having in the senses of we're really more so than within World War III, there's the element of Babylon the Great, the whore, and the beast hating the whore. You know what I mean? That's a major part of this play as well, too, is the beast hating the whore, or the beast hating the whore. All right. So again, I'm about to close this up. I want to give all the glory and honor. Give me 1 second. To Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai Ba'Hashem Rakat Kodash. Double honors unto my apostles and elders. Shalom.